Hello, everyone. This is Hadrian.
Hey, folks, I'm Mal.
Thanks for being here. Let's play some more Master of Orion in our brand new Mystics and Merchants series.
Mystics and Merchants. We're going to have to come up with a way to vocalize that.
I know. We can't let that go. I can't just plainly say Mystics and Merchants every time. Maybe
Merchants would be like a kind of like semi-evil, kind of sneaky voice, I think. Like merchants. But I don't know what mystics would be. Like
Mystics and Merchants.
Yeah, it'd be like
I don't know, something like that.
Mystics and Merchants. Something like that, I think.
This is the second video in a row where we're going to drive everyone away within like 60 seconds of starting.
Whatever. At least we'll still be having a good time. That's the important part.
Exactly. That's all that matters. Okay, so okay, that factory did finish. I didn't actually, I want to describe this. I didn't vocalize this at the end of the last episode. Very observant viewers might have seen me pause and like, especially if you're watching what I was doing with my cursor, like I bought my factory, right, with the money that I had, because I did mention that I'd have some money I needed to buy my factory. But when I clicked buy, it didn't show that it was going to be done in one turn. It continued to show the same thing that it shows when you have no production on a planet, which is just a little dash. But my money was gone. So I was like, you better build me a factory next turn.
But it showed up, right?
It did.
Oh, okay.
But so I didn't vocalize that, but that's why I start this episode with a sigh of relief, because that kind of worried me a little bit. That
would have been not great, I think, is the category that would have fallen into.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I just bought another automated factory as well.
And you now control 3 planets.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Let's see. Guess we're gonna build Starbase, I guess? Question mark? Voice goes up for no reason?
High pitch voice?
Yeah.
I just used some of my credits to buy my next colony ship because I'm self-conscious about the fact that you have 3 colonies and I don't. So we're gonna fix that.
Let's use that.
I got a space factory and a second frigate out before I got my first colony ship going. So I was like, I should probably get going on that.
My space factory's coming next turn.
Colony ship completed at Draconis. So, I'm starving because it moved a pop out. Of course. All right, let's go for the automated factory and the research lab, and then I'll get back to ship production after that. So, colony ship, I'm going to send you to Procyon. You need to go there. It's going to take you 5 freaking turns. Really? God, I hate opening engines. They're so slow.
Mazzo has a low gravity with gold that if you don't want, I'm going to take. So, let me know.
Yeah. Go ahead. It's yours. I've got room. I wanted to get Mazzo just to have a buffer system, but I have room to expand to
I've got my
west,
first.
East,
I've got my first leader, Camille.
What'd you get?
Camille, aka the Lady, the shrewd daughter of a wealthy merchant on Gnolam, homeworld of Null. Camille insisted that new wealth could be attained through space exploration, far from home, and her fineries. Camille seeks independent wealth outside the shadow of her famous father. It's actually pretty good. Plus 10% to trade income and plus 10% to overall credits, and she's an administrator class.
Awesome. That's going to amplify your bonuses that you're already getting, I guess.
Yep. So I'll go ahead and assign her, I guess, homeworld for now. Oh,
this feels...
Let's see. The leaders, now that I've got a leader, just real quick, folks. So you can see here it says 1 of 7, so you can have up to 7 leaders. Got 2 classes, basically ship leaders or administrators, which are colony leaders. This is how much they cost. This is what their current status is. And then they do raise up in level. So while we still don't have ship-based veterancy or experience, we do have leader experience. So that's pretty cool. I'm glad that's in there.
There is a veterancy aspect at last.
Yes.
Hey, I met you.
Oh, hello there.
The Commodore of the Gnolam League.
Now, if we can just get... I'm trying to remember. Where do we get trade treaties?
I don't know. We can find out, though. I'm going to guess it's Xeno Relations. No, not Xeno Relations. Hang on.
Yeah, Xeno Relations.
Is it?
Yeah, it gives us
Oh yeah, unlocks. No, that unlocks embassy treaties.
We need xenodiplomacy. Yeah, unlocks xenodiplomacy, which gives us improves communications, allowing for more fluid dialogue, opening new avenues of negotiation. That's where we get trade treaty and the basic stuff. So the sooner we can get to that, the better, actually. What are you working on right now?
I am working on engineering, and I am... Hang on. Ooh, actually, I'm 6 turns away from it. Did I just pick that? No, I've been working on it for a bit, so I do want to finish that up, but then after that, I'll move towards that.
I've got a couple turns on biology, and then
okay.
I'll switch. And do you already have government? You don't, right? You got to research that too? Government things, relations?
I do have government. I do have physics.
Oh, you already got government. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, it should work out because you said you still have 6 turns on what you're doing.
Yep.
All right. So
I want to get access to destroyers. I want to bomb stuff. I want to kill pirate bases.
I want to bomb some stuffs.
It's true. I mean, one of the reasons, I think I mentioned this in episode 1, but I mean, one of the reasons pirates are, all right, it looks like the Trilarians are going to beat you to that artifact outside of Comorium. Dude.
Yeah, they are. I couldn't get my frigate there fast enough. That's fine.
So, one of the reasons I like leaving pirates on now is, and this has always been the case, it's not like it's new to this patch, but, you know, I've just had good experiences with, you know, killing pirate bases and getting those extra population and extra bonuses from their colonies when you finish them off. So, yeah. I have enjoyed having
that was
them,
you know what that was? That was a fancy version of because reasons. Or because Hadrian.
Let's go with because Hadrian. Extra population's a good thing. Getting a free pop
it
anytime
is.
you want.
I'm just teasing. It is. It's a very good thing.
Ancient ruins discovered. Interesting. Ah, you found a space creature.
Yeah, amoeba, I think it is.
Yep, it is. It's the amoeba headline, but it's showing the squid.
It's showing you the squid? Because I'm seeing the amoeba.
Just in GNN.
Oh, just in GNN. Okay. Gotcha. Well, you know what I just thought of? Because you're doing all the scouting, these scouts are basically worthless for me.
Yep, I already deleted my scouts.
Yeah, I deleted one of them. I'm going to go and get rid of the other. There's no reason to keep it, paying maintenance and stuff on it.
The Trilarians are... Okay, I was going to say they're surprisingly ill-equipped right now, but that's not true. They have... they actually have... Good God, they have 7 frigates already headed to Inari Prime, and there's another frigate there, actually. So they have 8 frigates altogether. And it looks like another one that just popped out of Trilar Prime. So they're busy building some basic ships. We're going to need to keep up with that.
Okay.
Colony ship has arrived at Procyon Prime. Very good. Okay, now we get to enjoy the colony animation, which didn't play the first time for some reason, but this is the colony ship for the Elerians. The psychic ladies.
So when you go to the planets subtab, you can see everything and sort it in there, correct?
Yeah, I believe. Oh yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I can see everything. Pretty awesome. All right, how much money do I have? Not enough to buy another factory. No, not nearly enough. Well, let's still go ahead and queue up that. And can I maybe move this pop? Nope. Then it's gonna starve, of course. Oh crap. Can't really do a lot on this planet until it grows. This is going to take forever to grow too. I am going to go ahead and build a space station on the edge of one of my systems. Not that there's an immediate threat, but... Oh crap, speaking of immediate threats, there's actually pirates. 2 pirate raiders inbound. And my frigates are nowhere near. Damn! they're gonna be able to hit Mazo. They're just raiders, so they're just gonna blockade me. But that's obnoxious. Didn't even see them coming. And I'm the psychic race.
Yeah,
No,
I saw them scooting by, but they're so minor. I didn't think that it was really a big deal.
Yeah, they're not gonna hurt me. They're just gonna harass me, basically. Seems like the Sakra are doing their thing. I can see them scouting out ships in different directions, and you can bet your ass they'll have those colonized within 50 turns or so. Or less. Yep. They have arrived to blockade Mazon, the jerks. But now I have access to destroyers. Take that. Alright, so we agreed it was Xeno Relations.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm working towards.
Yep.
But I've got 8 turns left. Actually, let me change some things around real quick so that we can get
don't worry. If you have 8 turns on something else, I still need to get biology, and I have 7 turns on that.
Okay. Okay. Then I'll just leave it the way it is, and I'll get government. And then once we're both done with those, I'll switch so that our timing is the same on the next deck.
Yeah, let's just do that.
Okay.
Okay. I have access to destroyers now. Let me hop into blueprints. Have a look at this. Oh man, this thing looks so freaking cool. I think I like their base destroyer a little bit more. I like adding the design A to these ships. That makes them look so much cooler. I don't normally do designs, but the Elerian designs are actually pretty awesome. They are legit awesome. Okay, so right now I don't have a lot of room for extra stuff here. Probably keep the base destroyer as is, but customize more as I have access to newer weapons. Yep, we'll save that.
I like how they give more information now, like the weapon range and whatnot. And what the armor penetration value is. Now, whether or not all of this actually works as it's supposed to, I don't know. I can't speak to that yet.
Yeah, and we're not going to have tactical combat because multiplayer.
Yeah, so there's no way for me to test it. But in theory, it looks like everything's here. Weapon range and what its armor penetration is, damage, what the cooldown period is, so...
Yep. It is theoretically helpful.
You like that? It's theoretically, it doesn't suck completely. Oh. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah. Yeah, the system that the amoeba is in is actually not that great of a system. There is an ultra-rich dark quartz planet with high gravity, so that'll be the best one. Alright, Space Pirates enacted a blockade on Mazo 2. Big surprise. That's why I'm sending my frigates, but they have really slow jump drives.
Oh, I guess I do know why they do that, because they get some of the income from blockading, so I guess it does make sense.
Yep.
But I was going to say, it doesn't make much sense that they do that, but yeah, it does.
but it does.
Yeah, it does.
Alright, you've got that Trilarian frigate hanging out in Comorium. I don't know that it's... I know you can see it. It's not like I'm telling you anything you don't know at this point, but just keeping an eye on it.
You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm actually going to move my space factory away, and I'm going to turn guard off, and I'm going to give him an opportunity to just leave. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Because I actually don't want to fight him. I don't want the negative impact to the relations.
Yeah.
And it didn't benefit me. Yeah, it didn't benefit me to do that, so I lose one. I have noticed,
we've talked about this in the past, one of my favorite things about Master of Orion is the AI is fairly diplomatic, and they will behave as though, for instance, a terrified empire will straight up give you technologies over and over because they're trying to appease you, which I think is really nice, and that's just one aspect of the diplomacy, but in general, the Master of Orion AI does have a tendency to make an attempt, when you're not outright mean to them and don't piss them off, to interact with you and to have treaties with you and good relationships, which I like. So if you can get that going with Trilarians and not have to worry about your next door neighbors at least right away, that could be nice. Especially since there's a wormhole dividing you. It's not like you're going to be fighting over a border system.
Yeah, I mean, ideally. Plus, that's the biggest thing for these guys, right? Is trying to keep those agreements going.
By the way, the Rex system to the south east of Barkata.
Mm-hmm.
Ocean planet, 15 pop, artifacts, normal gravity. It's poor mineral classification, but that probably should be a colony of yours.
Yeah, I had checked that out. Yeah, that could be good.
Okay, I was about to say the Krogan. The Sakra. The Sakra are 2 systems away from me.
What are they up to?
They're scouting mainly. I don't think they're going to attack me, but they do have a destroyer already that they just withdrew, and they have a scout on its way, potentially to pay me a visit. All right, I'm going to use my frigates to break up this blockade. I'm 3 turns away. Scratch that, 1 turn away from finishing a destroyer. Being pretty liberal so far with spending credits on stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's really no reason not to be, right? I mean,
yep.
Especially in the early game, if it's going to give you an edge. I tend to spend most of my credits in the early game either on basic defenses, but moreover, usually on automatic factories. And over here. Man, that initial pop, you know, if you're playing the races like we are that don't have any bonuses to growth, that initial first pop still takes forever to get.
Yep. It's a pain. I'm not the biggest fan of it. All right, Meso 2 does have access to a new project now. I guess go ahead and build a government support facility and a marine barracks so we get those morale bonuses. Right, my frigates are 1 turn away from being able to break this blockade finally. My space factory is done building a military outpost, so they won't be able to get too far into my territory, which is nice. That worked out well.
Okay, my government research is done. I can go to Xeno relations now.
Yep, I actually just finished as well, so I have 11 turns. How long do you have?
I have 22, but I'll change my pop.
Okay.
14 turns.
Cool. All right, so that blockade is broken.
There we go.
I've upgraded my frigates as well.
Yep, I upgraded mine, and I queued up some more for construction, because you kind of scared me when you said the Elerians already had like 8 frigates or something. Which is interesting, because...
It's like we're playing on extreme difficulty or something.
Well, yeah, that. Plus... Well, I guess they do have the command point cap for it. But they can't have much more available, command point cap-wise.
Yeah, they've got a destroyer, too. In addition to 10 frigates. No, wait. 12 frigates.
12 frigates?
12 frigates. They have a
How many
fleet of
colonies
9.
do they have?
They have dose.
See, now this is where... And all strategy games do this to a certain degree. But, okay, that means that they should have... Yeah, they should have like 15 command points, and they can't support that with that many ships.
Right. I mean, this is the classic complaint. Difficulty, high level difficulty in the vast majority of strategy games means bonuses to the AI as opposed to smarter AI. Now, not to say that this Master of Orion actually does have differences in the behaviors of the AI.
It does.
On higher difficulty. So to be fair, it's not just bonuses. In some games it is. But I think actually in Civ 6 right now, it's the same AI on all higher difficulties. It's a different AI on lower difficulties. So just to use as point of comparison. But still, like, as a rule, I think it's fair to expect in 2017 now that we can do a little better than that. Anyway, got a new leader. The wealthy heiress of the Ekholm family was cheated out of her fortune by her scheming brother, who cut her out of her inheritance. Olu seeks vengeance in the Gnolam way to amass her own fortune and force her brother into financial ruin. So this is going to give me a security boost. Okay, I guess I'll go ahead and put her in position. Security boost wouldn't be the worst thing. Right, I'm going to have my destroyer guarding Mazo and withdraw my frigates again to head to where they were before. Oh, good. Some new pirates are headed my way. I actually might try and finish off. Maybe not. Decisions.
Oh, what to do?
Need to get a 4th colony up and running soon. I'm going to try and get the Dagon system before anyone else does. That would be a nice border with the Sakra for a couple of reasons. The Dagon system is the red star immediately north of Galactic Center on the Galactic Rim, so that'll give me access to one of the minor races. But then south of that, there is a normal gravity, poor desert planet with room for 9 pop that I could take. South of that, Vishjar Prime is a decent little system. It's not great, but not bad. And it has a pirate base, but I can fix that.
Oh, my population boom subsided. No!
Where did you have a population boom?
Barcada 2.
Oh my god, I can see
Which is
stats
kind of
on
funny
all your
because
planets.
even with that, right? It's still 32 more turns before I get the next pop.
I can see that.
It's crazy.
I can literally see that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm looking at your planet stats.
Wow. That, man, I wonder, because I haven't done a custom race to look at the trait points, but I wonder how much that costs, that trait.
Yeah.
Because that's, wow. That's pretty crazy.
Pretty awesome. All right, so I've got a couple of frigates guarding my southern border colony here, Mazo, and it looks like... No, I'm sorry, not frigates, but... excuse me, but destroyers. And there's another pirate fleet heading in that's about to meet a very unfortunate and untimely end. Quiet Mal is quiet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, Quiet Mal is quiet because I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like 9 frigates coming my way.
Oh, they're actually headed towards you?
Yeah. Yep, they sure are.
All right, I've got a couple of destroyers that could potentially surprise them. Hang on. Yeah, my second destroyer just arrived, so I can't move my destroyers in this turn. Oh, I forgot the extreme AI was like this.
Mm-hmm.
Aggressive little jerks. And you are close to them, I guess, which was why the latent worry was there. Like, oh, you're close to the Trilarians. That should be important for some reason. Been a while since we played extreme difficulty.
See,
why is that important again?
I thought we were far enough away from them that it wasn't going to be an issue. But apparently it is. They might turn around. Who knows? Sometimes the AI does weird stuff.
Yeah, that's totally true. All right, so I have access to Xeno Diplomacy now.
Okay, and I'm still 5 turns away.
Okay.
Which I'm not sure why.
I'm going to go for deep space exploration so I get the colony base. Base monster detected. There's an amoeba. Oh, we've known about that. Okay, so that notification's probably been on the screen for a bit.
Well, he did not come towards me. And I just finished 2 more frigates. I bought them because I was nervous.
There's a frigate and a destroyer heading for Barcata.
I see that. I have missile defense there. So
okay.
Missile defense can... I mean, they can blockade it, but that's fine. They can't take it.
I've got a couple of destroyers heading in to just kind of help stand guard in that system in case any shenanigans happen.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
No problem.
You know what I'm going to do then? I'm actually going to send my Space Factory up to Meso 2. I'm going to have it hang out at your colony for a couple of turns because I don't want them to destroy it.
Sure thing. Okay, I have officially met the Trilarians now.
I got a plus 10% research, plus 10% combat rating leader.
Nice.
Shotaro the Philosopher. Shotaro was a respected member of the Philosophers, those who investigate technologies which bring the Elerians into the modern age of combat. However, his curiosity got the best of him. He was exiled from the society for harboring alien propaganda and educational materials. He simply wanted to teach the people about Cylon's shielding tech, which would have saved many lives. But the Elerians banished him for being seduced by the evil of outside information. Oh, all right. Well, I'll take him.
Awesome. Also, remember what I said last episode about how this game is just really fun and we're probably going to lose track of time?
Yeah, because we did.
Before we do, since we just hit the 26-minute mark, I say we go ahead and cut this one here. What do you think?
Okay, that sounds good, bud.
All right. Well, we will go ahead and cut this one here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes in Mystics and Merchants air daily at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome.
Thanks so much for watching, folks. He's Hadrian, I'm Mal, and we will see you later.